Hi, Andrew. We're in front of the Belasco Theatre about to see Golden Boy.
Everything we've ever seen here has been controversial.
Passing Strange, title of show, Scottsboro Boys.
That's the one I was trying to think of.
This is presented by Lincoln Center, so it kind of is more a traditional play. Golden Boy is a story about a boxer who wants to be an artist.
And it opened at this very same theater almost 100 years ago.
A traditional production of a very traditional show. Stars the lead from Warhorse, also at Lincoln Center. Over 2-hour show, 1 intermission. What?
Oh, sometimes I forget that you can see me.
What I'm really excited is that supposedly it deals with the idea of what's more important, happiness or money.
Ooh.
Which I think is something we can all,
Money.
And we'll see which wins after intermission of Golden Boy. Well, we were wrong about a couple of things. First off,
we almost got the synopsis of the plot correct.
It's not that he wants to be an artist, he wants to be a violin player.
Yeah, but that is an artist. The crux of this story is art versus commerce, beauty versus violence. That's the sort of moral conundrum central character who is born into a poor family in New York faces. He has the prospect of becoming an incredible violinist, but he also sees a way out of the slums through prize fighting and boxing. So
there are actually 2 intermissions, and when we found out that it was a 3-hour show with 2 intermissions, I was sort of scared. I was sort of dreading this 3-hour production. But after the first 15 minutes, it's flying by.
Sucks you in. I was also quite concerned because oftentimes with older texts, they travel at a pace that is foreign to us in today's day and age. And although this appeared naive at first glance, it became incredibly complex pretty quickly.
Every single character is completely, they work so well together, and it's a huge cast.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
What?
I do feel as though the caricatures get in the way a little bit, because everyone's either a fast-talking career gal or an immigrant with a funny accent.
You know what? I'm just amazed about the direction. It's so fast-paced. Yeah, we'll see at the second intermission. Woo. Second intermission.
Wow. It was already great, and it just got better. The only thing I can add at this second intermission is that it's kind of like Moby Dick because it's epic, it's sprawling. It's like Giant, the movie.
Yeah, it's like Giant the movie.
This is the kind of show where people say stuff like, he's bumming drinks and shucking oysters somewhere in the wilds of New Jersey. If I had hair, I'd pull it out. Go to hell. But come back tomorrow night. It
does seem like an old-fashioned movie because the characters are almost over the top, but I kind of enjoy it. And it all adds to this perfect collage of life in New York City in the 1930s. What's really interesting is that the relationship between the lead boy and the lead girl, there's a lot of similarities. They both lost their parents. They're both compromising their dream to better themselves in a capitalist society. Every single member of this cast is giving 115%, and they're all wonderful.
It's like a Disney movie. And I mean that in a good way, in that there's not a frame wasted. Everything has meaning. Even the smallest characters steal the show for their shining moment.
Even the traffic light, I noticed it would go from red to green according to how the plot was going.
Actually, you know what? Really?
Yeah.
That's going for round 3
of Golden Boy.
And what is so far a knockout show. Whoa, this show is just so riveting.
This is such a timeless masterpiece that it speaks to today as much as it did when it first came out 75 years ago. It almost feels like something Aaron Sorkin would write.
Yes.
It's a foreign world that we're not a part of, but yet he explains not only the world itself, but also makes it relevant to our life. This is a message that everyone needs to hear. Also, at 3 hours, it's probably the best bang for your buck.
It's a good example of a show that's serious and dramatic, but it's not a bummer. This is deep without being gouge your eyes out depressing.
But at the same time, when the curtain fell, I heard a lot of women sniffling.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. Well, I think one of them was me. So
easily 2 green lights.
3-round technical knockout.
Knockout.
Because technical means different in the theater than in the boxing.